Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now, please welcome your
just about set. And starting this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Zach McKinstry leading things off and takes a strike.
first pitch, 7-11.
That's towards center. He's got it. 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so, there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Parker Meadows now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
To the right side. On to first. Out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill in this one, Reese Olson.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. Freeman launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Hye-Sung Kim. Fought off foul. That misses the zone. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Shohei Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Ohtani launched a pair of homers in his last game.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That one missing inside. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Max Muncy. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd homer of this series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Mookie Betts. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that is downstairs. Now 2-0. Olsen. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And strike 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 2nd game of the series. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Riley
for
Green.
Detroit, left fielder Riley Green.
Green went deep in his most recent game. Yamamoto back to work. Green, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Here's Gleyber Torres. That clips the corner.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Right side, Kim. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6th, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. Man at first, and now Colt Keith, 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. That's in there. That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now
off for the
Teoscar
Dodgers,
Hernandez.
left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's down and away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 7th, catcher
The batter now will be Will Smith. Smith with a homer in his last game.
No balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. 0-2 now. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
This one in the air, right field. Carpenter brings it in for the third out. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Yamamoto winds and deals. And takes low for ball 1. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Base hit into right field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Zach McKinstry, and it goes just foul. And ball 1. Ibanez leads off first with 1 away. Close, but called the ball. And a count 2-1. That's out to center field. Outman in position. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Tigers lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Upstairs.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-1. And there's a ball. To the right side. Slings to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after
Now
the home.
batting, second baseman, Hassan Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And
Ball
that
one.
misses. And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. Way
2-0.
outside, and now 2-0. Next offering is foul back.
Three balls, 1 strike.
And that
Take
is
your
low
base,
for
ball
ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty
Now
much
batting,
gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Kicks and fires. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Kim at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting,
Once he
third
digs in,
baseman,
he's already
Max
homered in this game.
Muncy.
That one almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A., start of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That's inside. 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's in there. And the count is 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fans another, and that's 3.
Down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Herter up and throwing. Canely getting loose as well. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Right,
he's 0 for 1.
Michael Conforto.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Look out.
Time.
And it hit him.
First.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And here comes the Tigers.
Now pitching
New pitcher for the Tigers, Casey Mize.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Out at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that one hammered back there. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Foul ball there. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And Freddie takes the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Yamamoto back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, catcher Jake Rogers.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Grounded out his first time. Late on that fastball. Rogers goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One left for Detroit, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ha-Seong Kim with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at first, nobody out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fastball for a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. There's the strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. And now it's Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. That clips a corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And Mookie takes.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Just missed. The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Teoscar Hernandez Up next for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Caught him looking for the K. One left for L.A., but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for
the
the
shortstop,
Tigers,
Zach
shortstop,
McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Yamamoto sends her packing. And next up for
Now
the
batting,
Tigers,
the center
Parker
fielder,
Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. That misses. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Now batting.
Yeah, the batter now, Will Smith.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Green makes the grab. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Michael Conforto. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carpenter makes the catch, and that's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
There's a swing and a drive. That's long gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. First offering and it just misses. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And misses inside.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Keith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Kahnle.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 1-2. And delivers outside. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off
back to the top of the order now. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outman aboard here at first with nobody out.
1-1.
In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nabs it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
At the plate, Hesung Kim. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses. 1-1. And there's the strike. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Jake Rogers
leading off
up now for the Tigers.
Catcher, Jake Rogers.
And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. That's outside. Going to count 1-2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one ripped. Back there. It has the distance. Gone. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounce to the right. Throw on to Freeman. First out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one missed.
Ball inside.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 down, bases empty. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Muncy settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Herter.
And they felt, no, I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2-2.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And the next pitch is way outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. Just missed. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him. 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 6-3.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Outman on his way over, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He's 2 outs away. Here is Gleyber Torres. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Hit to right, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.